See, you got the work suit going on, classy.
Yo, gee, I'm always working, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm always working, but I wanted to make sure I could give you a fresh look too.
All
You
right,
know?
all right. I got some questions about that too in the interview, man.
Oh man, I got some answers. I got some answers for you. This is some of the merch that's available on the site o7space.com, OSVN SPACE.com.
Dope,
You
dope.
know, it's available in 7 different colors. I mean, for the world.
Yeah, yeah. Good shit, man. Good shit. So y'all,
Appreciate you, brother.
let me start with the mixtape patty question. And for those that don't know, today I'm with my man Osen, straight out of Queens, New York.
Me and my aces come from places that made our hearts harder. Found faces full of hatred, void of melanin, carbon. Hit with cases, no bases, no mercy, no pardon. Adversity made us resilient, aware, sharpened. Currently examine existence without margins. Chilling like Thanos inside my garden. Sparking, quiet in the tempest inside. Conspiring, let them think we let the shit slide.
We met
Yes, sir.
in real life together in person in 2023 last year, so definitely good vibes. We had to speak French on an American radio. That was mad fun. Yeah,
All right, that
man.
was dope.
How are you, bro?
I'm doing great, man. Just just handling responsibility, taking care of the family. You know what I mean? Creating, doing all the things I'm supposed to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know the tradition, man. Mixtape patty question. I have to ask you, bro. Who is your all-time favorite DJ?
Oh, my all-time favorite DJ.
Or you can give me a top three if you prefer.
All right. Since you just opened it up like that, I'm going to have to say this. I'm super biased because of some of the people that influenced my journey, right? And so I'm gonna have to say Premier because he's not only an incredible producer but a DJ as well, and I'm gonna have to say Large Professor because of that too.
Yes, sir.
Right? Super important to the culture and Queens. And then the last person I'm gonna say is DJ Mr. Sinister from the Executioners. If you're familiar,
Yep.
he had a hand in helping me develop my talents very early on in my journey. And I used to spend some time with him, watching him really DJ. Not just pushing buttons, but mixing, blending, juggling, and being a true DJ.
Legendary, man. The Executioners crew, bro. That was some legendary shit right there. Rest in peace to Rock
Rob
Ryders.
Swift, Rock Raider, DJ Eclipse. Salute, shout out to all of them. Those are incredible DJs. And again, like all of them had a part to play because that was like that group was really key in providing some clarity as to what DJs are really supposed to be,
Yep, for sure, man, for sure. I remember Rob Swift. They used to use scratches like an instrument. That blew my mind back then.
Those guys are geniuses. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different levels of genius that is expressed through the activities that people do, And when it comes to DJing, those guys are exemplary examples of such. And now, you know what I'm saying? I could easily say with the work that you're doing, man, you and been doing, you're definitely within those ranks. Salute to you for the work you've been doing and shining the light on people that have been creating hip hop for the last few years,
Yeah, man. I want to keep that light shining, out there for all the DJs, all the mixtape lovers and all that, because that's the true essence of hip hop, man.
Indeed.
Yep.
Indeed. Some of the first work that I put out in the world was on mixtapes. And since I just said that, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Marlon at 2520 NYC, who has an incredible clothing brand. I was one of the first mixtape I was on was one of his projects, followed by a couple I put out.
Dope, man. And you know where I'm going with that, man. You just said you started, with the mixtapes, and right now in 2024, do you miss the mixtape format?
I do, I do because it revolutionized. It revolutionized what was happening in the music scene, and it gave artists a chance to create on canvases that wouldn't be available to them, right? Traditionally, one of the people that I think is especially important when it comes to mixtapes, and aside from DJs, shout out to extraordinary DJs like Clue, Rob Swift, Doo-Wop, man, there's a couple really dope DJs. I'm not gonna be able to mention all of them, but even just a couple that I just mentioned, Drama, a few people, man, that were really important in providing a certain kind of soundscape that helped push artists to become greater. As far as artists in particular, coming out of Queens, 50 Cent really did something special with the mixtape world too. And again, like, it provided a lot of inspiration to artists like myself, because when a door was closed for that man, and he was blackballed, he bombarded the mixtape circuit and even made you forget that other people were on songs that they had originally put out.
Yep.
So that was some real dope and special within themselves.
Yeah. I was just listening to the G Unit radio not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, and listening to the whole shit from the volume 1 to volume, I don't remember, the 25th or 26th, something like that. And it was crazy to hear all the G Unit camp rhyming on, industry beats, and sometimes doing it better than the original, just like you said.
Word. Mob Deep did that too, but G Unit was special with what they did with that run. And there's a couple of people over time that, that did the same. So shout out to all of them. Peace to all of them.
Yes, sir. And can we expect like a best of Ocean mixtape sometime?
You know what? It's good that you said that, because we're gonna have to work on something between us. But I want to say shout out to my brother DJ Big Flavor, who has been in my ear and pushing to do that with me for a long time. I'm gonna make that a reality before the year is over, and provide the world with some of that, because there's a lot of stuff that's unreleased, that's been unreleased, a lot of stuff that's gonna make music lovers and hip hop lovers smile.
Yep, and it can also help to like bring back some songs from the past that maybe people don't know about.
Yeah, yo, when it comes to this craft and this artistry, a lot of times what happens with artists too is that as you are creating, especially in a feverish way, when you're creating, a lot of times you listen to some of the stuff that maybe you have not released, or maybe stuff that you were going to release, and it's like, now that I've recorded like 100 songs since then, or 50 songs since then, that shit is old and I don't feel right putting it out. But it's always new to somebody that hasn't heard it before. And it's also dope to be able to go back and listen to yourself from some time ago and see the growth and development, and see that some of the stuff that was created a while back it still stands through the test of time,
Yes, sir. So we'll be on the lookout for that, man, because I know you work with that. You dropped many projects, and you released your album last year, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Voila.
That's right. Voila was a special project, right? For me in particular, because it was a reintroduction to me as a solo artist. I started off as a solo artist some years ago, but I connected with one of my brothers, peace to Synergy, extraordinary artist out of Queens, New York as well too. I want to make sure he gets his flowers and recognitions. His name is spelled S-I-N-A-G. S-I-N-N-A-G-I, Synergy.
Okay.
And on IG is Sinsane, S-I-N-N-S-A-N-E. Follow him, check out his work. He's somebody that's been very instrumental in my growth and development as an artist. We spent about a decade plus making music as a duo, a group called Undeniable.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys can also do some homework and go back and see some of the work that we put out. We put out 2 albums, a bunch of mixtapes, and a bunch of features over the last few years.
Dope, man. And what's the hardest part of being a duo?
Well, there's a lot of layers, right? And that's again why Voila was so important to me, right? Because you become accustomed to working as a duo after 10 years of working with somebody. I think difficulties may include maybe just agreeing on the same concepts or directions to go in, whether it comes to artistry, marketing, merchandise, tons of other things, the business aspect of it, right? Fortunately, in working with my brother, it's not a lot of times that we were out of alignment, but it's definitely a dope balance where he's more of a practical person, where I'm more of a risk taker or such. So, we each had strengths and skills to present and provide that made it harmonious and made it a balance.
Okay.
Those difficulties that I mentioned are some of the only ones. And then again, like scheduling and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Those are the only things. And when you're a solo artist, you don't have to consult too much with anybody else, and you just make, as you go, you just make calls and do what you need to do, and follow your vision without any other hands in the pot to say,
You say you're a risk taker, and we've seen like you have like your own website, you have your own clothing line and all that. So I think like the entrepreneur mindset is really important to you.
100%, right? I'm an artist. I'm a father before anything. I'm a man and a father before anything. So I want to make sure that I provide for my family, for my children in the best way possible. Having multiple streams of income has always been something important, and to set an example for them. You know what I'm saying? Because even while I work, I do a lot of even though I work for an entity, I have my own establishments and my own work that I do, and it's important that they see that, so that they can take that example and add on to it and grow it and develop in their own right.
Mm-hmm. And how do you get the ideas like to create your merchandise and all that? Do you do all that by yourself?
Well, I want to say this, right? Since I was a child, I've been into art. Drawing, painting, sketching, things like that. So I have a deep passion and admiration for art. That's a heavy influence and factor into what I'm creating, and this is why the album covers are what they are. Both Voila 1 and 2 are actual paintings, right? I want to say shout out to Supreme Sniper, who's an incredible artist, producer, and an actual visual artist, painter. We have been working together over a certain period of time, and he just happened to surprise me and be like, yo, I got something I want to show you. And he showed me a painting that he took the time to create, and it's the painting that is the cover for the first Voila. And then now, with Voila 2 is an artist by the name of Dozy Arts, who is an artist based out of Jersey. I happened to come across some of his work and reached out to him. And the image that you see for the cover of Voila 2 is a painting that he made using the golden ratio and mathematical formula. And that the painting is painted on velvet. So I had purchased it a while back from him because, again, like, I really love art and invest in it. And I decided to make some modifications and put it together, use it as my cover for the second edition. And working hand in hand, I want to make it clear that with everything that I'm doing is really still not just me, because I have some incredible and incredibly talented people that are family to me, that also help to contribute to create what it is I'm giving to the world. So that being said, for the longest time, over a decade, my brother Khan Boogie, who is an incredible artist who has work out now. I think his latest release is a project called Green. Greatness rarely ever entertains negativity. It's out now. He's also an incredible graphic designer. So like 90% of the work that you've seen prior to 2024, like a good 90 to 95% of the graphic design, he's been able to help create, as well as my brother Fred Ones, who's an incredible DJ and producer as well. He's one of my favorite DJs also.
Dope, man.
So essentially, I'll provide sketches, ideas, drawings, and these people will help bring it to life, as well as an incredible artist and producer who I've had the pleasure of getting to know and really forming a strong unique family. Now, my brother Dozer, the drum dealer, who also helped to create the cover for Voila 2.
Nice. I see you have a single that you dropped with him too. I like the combination of you guys together is really dope, man.
Thank you very much. By far, I worked with a lot of people over the years and got a chance to know some incredible artists over the years. And I could say with no hesitation, like Dozer is definitely one of my favorites. He's an elite artist and creator in general. So there's a lot of stuff that y'all gonna be hearing from us over the next couple. That brother's doing something special. He has a project out right now called the Bud Tape, featuring some other incredible artists like Aida, the Alligator, Rim, and a couple other really dope artists too. So make sure y'all tap in with him as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We definitely will, man. You know we'll be here to spin the joints, man, in the Mixtape Addict show, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I want to take the time out to also say peace to the gods of Earth. My brother Sunyez, Inf Mega. I want to say shout outs to peace to Born King, peace to Dark Kim, and peace to Kasimala. People that have been instrumental in helping me to create some of what you're hearing and seeing as well as DV alias Christ. Gotta shout him out and give him his flowers. He's also an incredible mind, incredible creator that has really poured a lot into my corner as far as creatively and resources, man. Shout outs to him.
Hell yeah, incredible artist, man. He's been doing his thing for years too, and he got a strong fan base even overseas. You know, we got some people that fuck with him too, man.
He's super dope, man. He's super dope, and really, when you look at it, what he's done for decades, like a lot of artists have taken that blueprint and become successful. He was a pioneer, especially when it comes to like singing and rapping and harmonies and stuff like that. You know, he was one of the first. So shout out to him.
Yeah, man. So, yo, tell the people, man, what can we expect for you like in the next couple of years, bro?
So again, like I'm somebody that I ain't got no real big ego when it comes to this, right? And I'm always somebody that's looking to do better than I did yesterday. So in saying that, there are a couple of artists like Dozer that have really provided a certain kind of inspiration. I've been creating. I've been really creating. So Voila 2 is out and it's going to be available on all streaming platforms over the next couple of weeks. Right now, it's exclusive it's exclusively available on my site, O7space.com. Once again, OSVN.space.com. But it's about to be, I'm releasing a 4-song project, and I might add more to it. 4-song EP before September is up, and I'm planning on releasing another full-length project before the year is over. I got a really dope project. That I'm working on with Dozer that I can't wait to give a y'all. My partner Synergy and I have like a couple of unreleased albums that kind of figuring out how to give it to the world. And I got a couple of really other dope projects on the way. One with an incredible artist and producer by the name of Rod the Blizz. He has a new project out right now as well. It's called Fubar.
Okay.
It's called Fubar. Make sure you tap in with him as well. Super, super, super dope artist out of Long Island and Queens. So we got a project that we're working on as well.
Dope, man.
Yeah, over the next few months, y'all gonna get a lot of music.
Good shit, man. We be here, to spread the word, man. We like the awesome music out there, bro. We always be there to support, spin the joints, give it to the people. Yeah, that's how we do it, man.
Thank you for adding on, man. Thank you for adding on to the project in the way that you did. The song that on Voila 2 is a song produced by you. Called Flow, decided to name it after you, and it's featuring my brother DG Goins, peace to him, shout out to him, and the cuts are by another incredible DJ by the name of Tone Spliff. Peace to Tone Spliff, and thank you for your contributions on this project as well, brother. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, man, for rocking with the French vibes, man.
Come on, man. We got some work to do, G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like we spoke about from the moment we met, we knew what we was going to do. So, you know what I mean? Looking forward to creating a lot more with you, and looking forward to coming out there and making some rounds with you as well.
For sure, man. You're welcome out there anytime, man. The door is open for you. It's just like the door of my studio has your sticker on it. That means a lot.
Greatly appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man. Do you have any last words, man, for the people that watch the interview until the end?
Yo, I want to say thank you, for real. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in, that's been supporting, especially to the people that have been purchasing. It takes a lot to create this music. It takes a lot of investing, more than a lot of folks realize, especially when you're doing it from a grassroots and independent level, you know what I mean? And got real responsibilities and a family to provide for. So, for the people that have been purchasing the music, people that have been purchasing the merchandise, supporting, for the people that have been sharing, reposting, thank you for real. That's something that I really appreciate. Otherwise, you can tap in and see the videos and everything else associated with the music by going to my website. And again, it's OSVN space.com. And you can follow me on IG. And TikTok is _OSVN_. On TikTok, I'm new to that, so I'm not sure if it's exactly the same. But yeah, just tap in with me, follow, and stay tuned. Got a lot of great music that I've been creating for you.
Good shit.
Can't wait to share.
So everybody that's watching, make sure you follow the homie Osen, all social network, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that. Go to the website, osenspace.com. Got the
07space.com.
7space.com. My bad.
Yeah, all good. So if you pay attention, right, like it's OSVN is just the E's missing. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just 07 just spelled in a unique way.
All right.
Also, real quick, right? The cover of Voila 2. Again, shout out to the people that helped me manifest this and bring this. Special shout out to my brothers, Fred Ones and Ches Rocca, who did a phenomenal job of mixing and mastering the project. Special shout out to him. On the cover, just so there ain't no confusion, you're gonna see an image of someone like this here, right? And so what that is, everybody knows that since you're a child, when you do this, it automatically means, to kind of keep quiet and listen. And you know what I'm saying? It's super important to do that. It's one mouth and two ears, because you're supposed to listen twice as much as you speak. But then this is also the number one, and that's the first thing to do in order to really learn and get an education. It's the foundation of all things. It's one, is the knowledge in the mind. So there's a lot of intention and thought that goes into this artwork and what I'm presenting to the people. So stay tuned. Is a lot more on the way.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks, man, for being in the Mixtape Addict show. That was a pleasure to have you, man. Merci beaucoup, mon frère.
Yeah, c'est un plaisir. Porte-toi bien. Beaucoup de respect.
Yes, toi aussi, frérot.
Yo, much love to everybody in Haiti. Much love and respect
Hell
to
yeah.
everybody in
Hell
Haiti.
yeah.
Cap Haïtien, Port-au-Prince, Pétionville, Bassin Bleu, everybody in Haiti that's struggling and doing their best to make a life for themselves and climb out, you know what I'm saying, the situation that is, man. Everybody tap in and learn about the situation in Haiti and what's going on
Yep.
there. Shit is important to the whole history of the world. Love and respect to everybody out there, yo.
Yep. Peace to everybody, man. Peace to AD. Peace to, all the people struggling out there. We hope we send you positive vibes from France to New York. We here, man. Peace, my
I'll be
bro.
listening. Peace, brother.